I'm glad they had one last moment together. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. And I'm Ashley, and this is my world of books, writing, and vlogging. And welcome to another reading vlog. I just finished one, and I'm starting one right away. Today is April 5th, 2023. And I'm gonna try not to have this one last as long as the other one did. For this one, if you didn't already read the title, I will be reading the final book in the Tiger's Claw series, Tiger's Dream by Colleen Houck. It's a very heavy paperback. I have to hold it with two hands. And I'm really excited to read it. Doing a reading vlog too because it's one of my favorite series, and I'm sure, like the last book, there's gonna be some good reactions to it. So just want to document it because it's one of my favorite series. I was kind of busy today, so I didn't get to start it yet. So I'll probably kind of wind up starting it tomorrow. But come along on this journey with me, guys. Hey guys, for first update of this new reading vlog, you guys already know I'm reading Tiger's Dream by Colleen Houck. And first update, I'm on chapter 4. I'm enjoying it so far. Like I already knew I was going to, because this is one of my favorite series and such. Yeah, nothing much has I wasn't gonna say nothing much has happened in the book, but kind of. Hold on, the dogs are tangling me up because they don't know which way to go. So I just spun around in circles. Without spoiling anything, nothing much has happened. But on a spoilery aspect, I just passed the part where Kishan just saved 13-year-old Kelsey from the car accident that killed her parents, and then Kram just explained the whole thing about the course and what he and Anamika has to do. So we got that going for us, and I'm really scared that Kishan is going to do something to change the past, just especially when he's seeming that he doesn't really want to do the cost thing. I have a bad feeling that might be his leading cause to change fate or the past, whatever you want to call it. So I'm scared on that point. I'm scared he's going to do something to change the past and make it so that, I don't know, so that Ren and Kelsey can't be together and that he can be with her instead. And I'm really going to hate him, and I probably will never forgive him if he does that, because I'm Team Ren all the way. So yeah, I'm on chapter 4. I think I'm about halfway through it. So when I get back inside after this, oh, I almost checked. I was trying to show the dog. You could only see her a little bit. So when I go back inside, I'm gonna try to finish the chapter. Yeah, and if I'm able to do that, I will now be 2 days of finishing a chapter, and hopefully I can stay on that. And I will be able to make my goal of finishing this book in a month. I hope I can do it. So Hey guys, time for another reading update. This isn't gonna be a very big or detailed one, but guys, you guys already know I'm reading this book, and right now the only big anxiety this book has given me is how already beat up this cover is getting. Because I take it to walk with me to read on my breaks, just so that I can get through read through it faster, and it's getting beat up going into my bag. Cover is getting all bent, and I noticed. I don't know if you can see that. We'll see what's happening to the corner down there, but it's the biggest anxiety right now. But anyway, back to this book. I am currently on. I looked before I turned the camera on. Okay. On chapter 7. Nothing much has happened. I keep talking to Kishan and warning him not to do things, not to change things, if you know what I mean. I'm trying not to be all that spoilerish. But nothing really has happened. But if you haven't read the series yet, then I could spoil it. But nothing specific has happened yet in this book. But Kishan just started, and Adamika, however you say her name, they just started the little task they were given to list of things they have to do, complete, to make sure this happens. That's the very non-spoilery part of this. I probably won't really get to spoilers until later on in the book, when I can't help but say it. So for those who haven't read this series, then the beginning part of this vlog will probably be safe to watch. So yeah, that's where I am. Nothing much has happened. I'm still in the mindset of wishing this book was still from Kelsey's point of view, because Ren and Kelsey are my favorites. They're my couple. That's my ship, and I just want to see what they're doing, what they're up to. So I kind of miss being in Kelsey's head, but it's interesting being in Kashan's. But so I'm gonna go ahead and read right now. It's about 2:30ish, so I'm gonna try to read for about half hour and then move on to the next thing I want to do. But we'll see where I get, how much I get through in that time. So let's get reading. Hey guys, so it's been a hot minute since I updated you guys in this vlog. Last day was in April. Hold on, the dog's tangling me up. Okay. It is now May. Hold on. Okay, I was gonna be right. It is now May 8th, and I'm coming on because I haven't updated you guys in a while, and to end because the goal I made for myself for reading this book kind of has hit a deadline. I had made a small goal when I started this book, that I wanted to finish it in a month. I started it April 5th, so if I kind of did the little math, it was I had until May 5th. So updating you guys on that, is now May 8th, and I didn't do it. I'm probably only about 25% done in the book, so I'm not even halfway through it. I'm disappointed in myself, but what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna keep setting goals for myself, and sooner or later I will reach it, and that will just feel amazing to me. So I'm gonna try again to still I'm gonna try to finish this book this month. I don't want to go any farther than that because this book is getting beat up in my bag and I don't like it. So but anyway, to where I am in the book. Okay guys, so I paused my little talk until I was back inside because it was the dogs were making it a little bit difficult to talk and my arm was getting tired holding it up. So I just stopped it and I waited to come back inside so that it can be better focused. But I'm not really that much more focused because I'm still doing something while I'm talking to you guys. But hopefully I won't be too distracted and there won't be too many long pauses. And let's just get into it to where I am in this book. I just finished a chapter earlier on my break at work. I forget what chapter I am on. I'll let you guys know. But I'm where I am. It's still nothing really much has happened so far. Like I'm kind of waiting for something big to happen plot-wise, but nothing that big has. A little bit of spoilers. Just a little warning. Kashan and Anamika, or Anna, I'll probably just end up calling her, are still on the journey to create the course. I think that's what they're doing right now. They're going back in time for different things to make sure certain things happen. And I'm still worried Kashan is gonna do something I might not like to, change things. I don't know what he could do, but I'm scared he's going to. He's mentioned it. He wants to, but he hasn't yet. But I'm scared he's gonna wind up doing it. But I don't think I mentioned this in the last time I updated you guys. If I did, just bear with me. I'm gonna be repeating myself if I did, but if I did, I'll just edit this out later on in the editing process. But before where I am currently in the present day, Ren and Kelsey got married. Oh, I'm so happy. I wish it could, I wish it could have been more in Kelsey's point of view, and I could have seen more of the wedding and not just the reception. I would have really loved to see the wedding, but I can't. Beggars can't be choosers. At least they're married, and I got to see something of it, even if it wasn't all of it. But I'll still wish I got to see it, and see I mean by read it. So yeah, I loved it. I wanted that part to not drag on, but continue longer because I just wanted to stay in there with them. Not that I'm not enjoying Kashan's point of view and his story, but it is interesting, and I am kind of pulling for him and Anna because I think they have a very unique bond and they're going through this together, so that can bring them together even with all of Anna's past and her insecurities and fears. I think Kashan can be the one to kind of help her heal from her very evident trauma that she's suffering from, and I hope she can heal from that. And I think they'll be good together, since they're not just because they're in this journey together, but that kind of thing can kind of bond two people, and I don't know, you can create something. And Kashan needs to get over Kelsey because it's not gonna happen. It's her and Ren forever, and he just needs to accept that. Okay, now I think that's about all I can say, and so I'm gonna wrap this up so the cats can eat because they're behind me fighting. They want their food, so I'm gonna stop talking, and yeah, that's where I am now. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this book this month, and before the cover falls off from getting bent and ruined and stuff. So yeah.
You know I'm wasted thinking about it. Tonight I'd lie for you, baby. Honestly,
Hey guys, it's the next day after that last clip. It is Sunday, June 9th, and if you guys have been paying attention at all during this vlog to any of my ramblings and stuff, then you know the last thing I had said was that I wanted to finish this book in May. I wanted to be done by June, on to the next book and such. This didn't happen. I'm still reading this book. It's June 9th now, but I'm still reading it. But just ignore how beat up this book is getting. It's really bothering me. The bright white pages are getting dotty, and just look at it. It's paperback, and I can't help it. I need you know, if I take it to work with me and read on my breaks, then I will get through faster. Or else I don't really have that much more time to read. But anyways, it's not what we're talking about. I just wanted to I think I'm officially like a little bit more, just a tiny bit more than halfway. I think this is what I read. This is how much I have left. So it's just a little bit past halfway, but it's something. So I'm gonna try not to prolong this book anymore, even though it's one of my favorite series. And I'm enjoying this book. I probably enjoy it more if it was in. I said this before, but I probably enjoy it more if it was in Kelsey's point of view, but it's in Kashan's point of view, and I know his story and stuff was kind of left open-ended. He didn't really get an ending per se from the last book, so I guess it's kind of like wrapping it up and trying to wrap up his story, I guess. But again, I'll be enjoying it more if it was in Kelsey's point of view, or if I saw Kelsey and Ren more. I think that they're only in it just a little bit, and I want some more. So I'm kind of hoping maybe they'll be in at the end. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. But anyway, that's not the point of what I was gonna say. So I'm gonna try to finish this book this week. I'm trying not to rush it. I'm by no means rushing reading this book, but I would like to speed up my reading habits because I have a lot of books to read, and I used to get through books faster than I am now. So let's get on the ball here. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this book this week, or at least I'd be happy if by the end of this week I was almost done. I'll be okay with that, but I'm gonna try to finish it up this week, and that means this vlog won't be much longer. I'll try to update you guys mostly every day, just to show you where I am, and I think where I am currently in the book. I think at this point I can't say much without spoilers. So spoiler warning right here. Where I am, Kashan just got Anamika back out of her younger self. That's literally where the chapter ended. He's going back to I guess it's their present or their future, their present, their past. I don't know. The whole time thing is all confusing and hard to keep track. So he's just going back now to the present. So he hasn't officially seen her since she's come out of her younger self. But so I'm hoping like that everything that transpired and everything he's learned about her, I hope it kind of like brings them closer, at least helps the relationship be smoother, because I am kind of shipping them, and they're in this together, so they should be at least more friends, maybe even more. Over time they can get there, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna read through it. I'm gonna try to finish the chapter I'm on tonight, and then hopefully this vlog won't be that much longer. You'll just see what I think about the whole book entirely. I don't know what I just said, but
I'm told to do. Excited as the world turns on me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a rebel, yeah. Just not another damn copy of you. Would you dare to lose? Risk it all for the best. Never feeling perfect, as long as you can say worth it.
So I wanted to kind of make sure I did this update today or tonight, mostly so that I can get my shot in it. It's another. I'm not sure if it's a tiger or a lion, but let's pretend it's a tiger for the sake of this reading vlog with the book I'm reading. So I wanted to make sure I got that in it just to show my love for the series. I'm getting pretty close to the end, and I think I'm closer to the part. I mean, no, I think I'm getting closer to not being able to put it down, and I want to keep reading it. The only thing that keeps bumming me out is this book is getting so beat up. I can't see it because I'm holding it, but it looks, you can't really tell on camera, but in person it is. But when I finish this book, I'm gonna try to when I finish the book, I'm gonna try to fix it up, make it look better, because I'm sad because it's one of my favorite series that it's happening to, but I can't help it. My books do not get this beat up, and I take care of my books. It's really because it's paperback and I keep taking it in and out of my bag. I'm sad. Plus, the spine is on its way to being broken. There's no lines in it, but it's bending, the spine. I take care of my books, guys. This is the worst. This has ever happened. But anyways, I was gonna update spoilers, because again, just like in the last reading vlog, I'm getting close to the end, and I can't really avoid spoilers. So I'm glad that Kashan and Anna are gonna. They haven't really yet fully given into their feelings, but I'm glad that they're gonna. I hope they end up together, because I think they do, and they do, can, and will have feelings for each other, and can see a future together. They both just have to admit it, but I think he's just about there to admitting it, but things just keep happening and getting in the way. But yeah, so but I keep thinking, but it seems like I keep getting hints of something horrible happening, but I don't know what. But so we're just gonna keep reading and see what happens, and I'm still gonna hold out hope for seeing Ren and Kelsey a little bit more in the how they're doing in the present or the future. So yeah, can't wait. Let's keep reading. I'm gonna see if I can read some more tonight. Yep. So yeah. Okay. Hey guys. So I just finished reading. I finished just finished the chapter. I think I'm going on to 37. I think that's a 7. Is that a 7? I think. I'm not exactly sure, but it's either a 7 or a fancy one. But anyways, that's not what I came on to talk about. I just wanted to say. I just got to the part where Kashan has made his decision of what he's going to do, that epic decision that could change everything, and I think I know what he's gonna do. I'm pretty positive I know the decision he made, but I have a small 2%, I'm 98% sure I know what his decision is, but I have a 2% doubt that what if I'm wrong, what if it's something else, and it's just gonna everything's gonna hurt and be painful. So that's where I am now. I'm at that ultimate decision at the end of the book that he gets to make. So yeah, I'm on my toes, ready to find out the choice he made. But what I really wanted to say was that I finished the chapter and I do what I always do, and I don't think I'm the only one who does this. I go and count the pages of the next chapter just to see how long it is, because maybe if I divide up the pages in a certain time, I can get to the chapter faster. But I don't know. As I was doing it, I didn't spoil myself. I didn't see anything, but it's just kind of the overall feeling, because I may be a little bit more confident in what I think his choice is, but then again, I'm still not sure. I'm getting the overall feeling that from here on out in this book that I'm gonna have a Clockwork Princess epilogue moment. To anybody who's read the Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare, everybody knows the epilogue to Clockwork Princess. Everybody knows how painful and sad that the ending of that book was. So when I say I think I'm gonna have a Clockwork Princess moment, that's what I'm thinking. That's on the realm I'm thinking. If you have not read that trilogy, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. But just know that what I'm thinking, it's gonna be very sad and painful and bittersweet. And I just sat there after I counted those pages, and I was like, I think I'm gonna have a moment from here on out in this book, and oh my god. So again, I'll keep the camera on me so you guys can see my reaction, my tears, and I'm stopping now, so that, because if that is indeed gonna happen, then it needs my undivided attention, and I should be able to be reading privately and not have to be around people afterwards, and everybody knows that I was crying. So yeah, that's where I am right now. But on a happier note, here's my t-shirt that I'm wearing. Can you guys see it? It says easily distracted by cats and books. Yeah, so that is basically true, and I'm almost done. And I'm kind of so far, I'm gonna say I'm quite proud of myself. I've definitely finished this book sooner than I finished the other one, and I just realized I didn't explain this. There's a huge chunk of this book missing, and that's my dog Judith. That's what happens when you have pets. He's never actually done something like this before, but I think he was just upset and carrying on. I don't know exactly why he was. And my book was sitting on my bed, which I've had it there before, and he hasn't touched it. So I was like really shocked that he actually did. So, but this just gives me an excuse to get a brand new book for it to match with my series and be, yeah. So I'm ashamed to have everybody see that I'm reading a destroyed book. But what are you gonna do? So, anyways, this turned out longer than I was supposed to be. So let's keep reading.
Way too heavy, sir.
Andrew Clark. My front center. Let's go.
Hey, how come Andrew gets to get up?
That's
If he gets up, we'll all get up. It'll be anarchy.
watch the magazine.
It's out of my hands. That's very clever, sir. But what if there's a fire? I think violating fire codes and endangering the lives of children would be unwise at this junction of your career, sir.
All right. What are you doing? What are you doing? Kids, I like your friends. What's the matter? Come on.
You know, the school comes equipped with fire exits at Ivan's library. So take some respect.
Listen. Go. Get back to this. I expected a little more from varsity. You're not fooling anybody back there. The next screw that falls out is you. What was that?
Eat my shorts.
You just bought yourself another Saturday.
Christ.
You just bought one more right there.
Well, I'm free to Saturday after that.
Beyond that, I'm gonna have to check my calendar. Good. Because it's gonna be filled. We'll keep going. You want another one? Say the word. Just say the word. Drinks will come here. Are you through? No. I'm doing society a favor. So that's enough right now. I can get you for the rest of your natural born life if you don't watch your step. You want another one? Yes. You got it. You got another one right there. That's another one, pal.
I know.
You through?
Not even close.
Good. You got one more right there.
I think I give a shit.
Another. You through?
Please. That's 7 for the normal first gas to burn here. When the barman wanted to read his closet.
Now it's 8. You stand.
It's not 7.
Shut up, Pee-wee. You're my pick. For 2 months, I got you. I got you.
What can I say? I'm thrilled.
Oh, I'm sure that's exactly what you want these people. You know something? You want to spend a little more time trying to do something for yourself and a little less time trying to impress people. You might be better off. Right, that's it. I'll be right outside those doors. The next time I have to come in here, I'm cracking skulls.
me like this? I have no idea. Why am I crying? Oh my god. I'm glad they had one last moment together.
Who has to go to the lab? That makes so much sense, man. Look, he's a
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet? I knew that something was different. I knew it, I called it, and look what I found today. It's Blue Shield.
Another damn what you think you're doing. Ooh, don't get me wrong, as long as you can say worth it.
Okay guys, so this is the aftermath of this book. If you can tell, I was sobbing, crying. You guys definitely saw that because that's definitely gonna stay in this video. So I just finished. Everything's a little raw and yeah, it's a beautiful ending. Sad, very sad. You guys can probably guess what I was really sobbing over, but it's beautiful. I do wish Ren and Kashan could have had more time together. More moments. They deserve to have been in each other's lives more. And I wish Kashan did visit them a little bit more because it's a family. But it was sad. It was a nice happy ending. I'm sad the series is over now, but yeah, I can't really form any real thoughts because I'm still coping with the ending. So tomorrow I'll sit down and talk and do my review over this book. But for you guys, it will just be the next clip. So until then, let me grasp what has happened. So. Hey guys, so it's been a hot minute since I finished this book, Tiger's Dream by Colleen Houck. What this whole reading vlog was about. I guess I've been kind of procrastinating doing this last part of the video. I don't know why. I just have to wrap this video up with a review. But it's been a good couple of days, more than a couple actually. But for you guys, it's just the very next clip after I finish this, so you guys really won't notice, but I've noticed. So as you guys are well aware, I finished this book, and now I'm just gonna talk about it, give my thoughts again, just like in the last reading vlog. I'm gonna try not to make this too long, but I really loved this book. I think it was a very good finale. It summed up the series very well. The ending really tied everything together, and it was sad. The ending was sad. I cried. I can fully admit to crying. I don't mind admitting that, but yeah, I cried. when I first started this book, I went into it nervous. I wasn't sure what was gonna happen, if I was gonna like what was gonna happen, because I'm not sure if we all thought, or if it was just me, that Destiny was the last book. So, I mean, I think when I was reading Tygo's Destiny, I've heard about this one, but I think I knew if it was for real the next book coming out on that. So and with the way Tygo's Destiny ended, I thought it was the end. So of course, when this book came out, I was excited to go back into this world, but I was also nervous, kind of afraid, like whatever ending happened in the last book was gonna be unraveled and fall apart in this one. But I surprised myself. I did enjoy this book, even though it was 100% from Kashan's point of view, as I probably should have expected, since spoiler for the rest of the series, he didn't exactly get a nice, neat, happy ending. His was kind of left open-ended, or a little bit loose. So I was kind of hoping Kelsey would still get a point of view, but I should have known, since her story was wrapped up, and this was mostly about Kashan and Anamika. I hope I'm saying her name right. So it was tough getting through the first couple of chapters, trying to get into Kashan's head and get away from Kelsey, since I've been used to her for 4 books. But eventually, once the story progressed and it started picking up and stuff, I started getting into it. I started liking Kashan's point of view when he started to kind of start to move on from Kelsey and realize this is kind of his life now, and it took a while for him to figure that out, and for him to realize that he doesn't have to pine after Kelsey. He can find some happiness, especially with Anamika. Spoiler, but I think you guys are used to that. If you're watching this review part, you should know that I'm gonna say spoilers. But I did start shipping Kashan and Anamika really fast. I mean, they're on this journey, in this life together, and as you go forward, it really starts to seem like they're destined to be together, be together, and just the little nicknames for each other, how he preferred it when she called him Sohan, and I like how her name kind of shortened to Anna. Like, it was just like the little things that I enjoy like that. One thing that surprised me was that I was kind of expecting at any point for Kashan to kind of change the past, but surprisingly, I really thought he was going to do that, and like they'll go back and change it back. But regarding Kashan's and Anna's relationship, it was frustrating at times when they'll get closer and then pull apart. It almost seemed like they were misreading each other's thoughts or feelings. Like they'll think the other one didn't really mean it, or they're not interested. Like, it was just like frustrating. I was just like, at one point I was just like, okay, you two just need to talk and get on the same page and realize you're both feeling the same way. Okay, neither one of you are seeing the truth that you're both having the same feelings. You both just need to talk. So at one point it was just like frustrating like that. But I did enjoy it. I will say, whenever I go back and reread this series as a whole, especially when I go back to the first 4 books, I'm gonna have this book in my head. Like, everything that happened in the first 4 books. Like, it was amazing and kind of shocking to realize what was really happening, what was really going on. Hi Tucker. A thunderstorm is coming, and he's not so sure about that. He's a little nervous. So yeah, it's whenever I reread the series, I'm gonna have this book in my head, just like, oh, and remember when this happened, that or they were there and they did this and that, and just like all kind of fits together and flows, and certain things happen because this or that happened. It was just like, whoa, and I kind of like, it was interesting and cool that way that everything kind of was created or meant to happen that way, even if it wasn't right or some horrible things happened. Let's see, and I think I summed up it pretty well without giving major spoilers. My favorite part in this book would have to be, no matter how few they were, the moments where Ren and Kelsey were in it. Spoiler, I would have liked to see more of the wedding. They're my favorite couple in the series, so of course I would have liked to see them get married, like a whole scene. I mean, I would just have loved to see the whole wedding from start to finish. But it was nice, whatever I got to see whether it was just like the flashbacks from the previous books or something new. But I did also like the few moments between Ren and Kashan, especially the last scene at the end. Sad and so heartbreaking, and that was one of the scenes I cried at. Like, any scene between brothers just like gets me, especially if it's been a long hard road and they finally understand each other, and that scene was sad and heartbreaking. That was my review on this book. I can't think of anything else to say without repeating myself, so I'm definitely gonna give this book 5 out of 5 stars. I can't rate it any lower because it's my favorite series. Even if it might not be my favorite book in the series, I still enjoyed it. I still loved it. I still went back to the story and its characters. I know the author is coming out with another book set in this world. I believe it's called Tiger's Tale, but it's set in this world with the whole Tiger's Curse, but with Ren, Kelsey, Kashan, they're not in it. It's not their story. It's a bunch of new characters in this world with the Tiger's Curse. I'm on the fence of whether or not I'm gonna get it, because I don't know how I feel. I mean, I read this book because, well, actually, I didn't know it was Kashan's point of view, but I read it because it was the same characters that I know the same story. So, in regards to the new book being all new characters, I'm not sure if I want to do that. If I want to start it, I mean, if it's the same world, just different characters, who knows? Maybe if you guys can convince me, maybe I'll pick it up. And who knows? Maybe I'll still pick it up in the future. You never know. But as of right now, I'm not really feeling that next book. Maybe eventually I will pick it up and give it a shot, but not right now. I just don't feel like. I feel like reading newer characters. I'm not ruling it out at all. I'm just saying not right now. So yeah, that's my review on Tiger's Dream. If you guys have read this book, what did you guys think of it? Let me know down in the comment section below. Tell me your thoughts, feelings, your favorite parts, or even things you didn't like about it. Let me know. And I enjoy reading your guys' review comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you're not subscribed, please do if you want to see more book content. And I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye.